So week 1, day 4, which is Thursday, and the maths lesson for today is looking at times tables. There is a PowerPoint to go alongside this lesson, so make sure you have a look at that. I'm going to go through the learning reminders. So first learning reminder, know multiplication and division facts for the 9 times table. Now you can use your hands to help you with the 9 times table. Whiz through this if you're already confident with your 9 times table. Some of you, I would have gone through this before. So they're written down here, but I will try and explain in my own words. When we're looking at learning the 9 times table, you can use your fingers to help you. So say we want to know 2 times 9. I hold my hands like this with my fingers pointing towards me, and I put down my second finger along. Okay, so 2 times 9, I'm thinking 1, 2. Put my second finger along. Then any fingers or thumbs that are on the left hand side of the finger that you have placed down are your 10s. Any fingers or thumbs that are on the right hand side of the finger that you have placed down are your 1s. So for this, I have 1 thumb left up, so that's 1 10, and then I have 8 fingers and a thumb left, meaning that I have 8 1s. 1 10, 8 1s means that the answer is 18. 2 multiplied by 9 is 18. Okay, let's try 7 multiplied by 9. So I have all fingers and thumbs down again. I count 7 starting at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This shows me that this is the finger I need to put down. So that finger goes down like that. Then any fingers or thumbs on the left of the finger that I've put down count as 10. So let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, can't move the little one. 6. So I've got 6 10s, and then any that are on the right hand side of the finger that I've popped down are 1. So I have 1, 2, 3. So 6 10s, 3 1s means 63. 7 times 9 is 63. Now, I suggest you spend 5 or 10 minutes just practicing this with your own fingers. So do 9 times 9, 3 times 9, whoop, can't do that one. Go on, little finger, stay down. 5 times 9. Practice with an adult, with a brother or sister. Get them to test you on your 9 times table. Use your fingers, count the 10s, count the 1s. That will give you your answer. Do a bit of practicing there, okay? Again, this is just going through the 9 times table. Obviously, you only have 10 fingers, so my method is only going to go up to 10 times 9. You will need to know 11 times 9 and 12 times 9. Bing, bing. Can you think of a good way to remember these two? This is the 11 times table. Look at the 11 times table here. Can you see any patterns? I think you will be able to. It gets a little bit trickier once we get to 10 times 11 and so on. You will need to memorize those. But the easy pattern for looking at the 11 times table, I think you'll all manage. Right. 12 times table. Again, this is a table showing you the 12 times table. Have a look at some of the bubbles here that give you some ideas. I quite like the one that says use our 10s and 2s. So for example, 7 times 12, which is this one here. We know that 7 times 10 is 70 and 7 times 2 is 14. And then you add those answers together. 70 add 14 equals 84. Bit like partitioning a times table, rather than into 10s and 1s, it's partitioning it into a times table that's easier. So partitioning it into a 10 times table and a 2 times table. Okay. So first, practice sheet for today. If you're choosing the mild one, it looks like this. It's completing your multiplication grid. Okay, so there's certain squares that you will need to fill in, and then using the grid to answer these questions here at the bottom. That's the mild one. The hot one's just got a few more blanks. Have a go at both if you would like to. Answers are here for you to do. If you're a little bit stuck, fantastic facts. You will need to work with an adult for this. I'm not going to go through it now. Read through the what to do. That will explain. And you have got, you can see loads of resources here. You can either create yourselves or you can print and cut out for that. Now, the main part of the lesson is an investigation, and it's called Table Digital Roots. So let's go through that quickly. Number 1, choose a times table. I recommend you choosing a times table that you're not overly confident with, as this activity will give you the opportunity to practice that times table. So write out the multiples from the 1st to the 12th. Add the digits of each answer and keep adding until you have the digital root of each multiple up to the 12th. So you can see here we have done for the 8 times table. 1 times 8 equals 8, 2 times 8 equals 16, and so on. Once you've done all that, you can see then what we have done is 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. That's adding 8 each time. Repeat this with another times table. Check that between you, your group has covered every table from 1 to 12. Obviously, this step you're not going to be able to do because you're not in a group. You could ask family members to do different times tables. I would say try to aim to do 4 or 5 and look at the patterns. Compare the patterns that you will have between your different times tables. Which tables have the same patterns of digital roots? Can you spot the pattern? So here is the digital root column. This is for the 8 times table. Obviously yours will look slightly different. Draw the pattern of the digital roots by joining points on a circle where the circumference has 9 equally spaced marks. Now this is going to be really, really tricky. Feel free to have a go, but there's no expectation. We haven't covered circumferences yet this year in Prep 4 for you to do these. If you feel confident, by all means, have a go. All right.